Hey everybody, it's Jason O'Fell and I'm your gay geeker. And today I wanted to talk about the just released Batman v Superman Ultimate Edition trailer. Oh my goodness, is it just me or does it feel like a radically different film just by a single trailer? That makes me super excited. I've been very vocal about the problems that I have with Batman v Superman, but after watching that trailer I was like, maybe all the stuff that was an issue with the film is really just on the editing floor, and this is going to correct a lot of nonsensical story mistakes that I think bring that film down. And then Larry Fong, the director of photography, sent out a very simple tweet. Those of you who are fans will dig it. If you hated it, you'll still hate it. So the director of photography for this film has basically gone out and said, if you loved Batman v Superman, you're going to dig the Ultimate Edition. If you hated Batman v Superman, you're still going to hate the Ultimate Edition. Somewhere out there, there's a 4-hour cut of this film that was screened for Warner Brothers over a year ago. I want the 4-hour cut. I want to see what originally was meant to be this film. It sounds like the film that we're going to get in June still sounds a little bit like a mess, because you're essentially saying, hey, those problems you have with the film, they're not going to be fixed in editing. Okay. Does anybody actually know what a director's cut is?
Oh, y'all got jokes, huh?
A director's cut is when a director gets to reinsert what his original vision was. A superb example, I think, of this is 2005's Kingdom of Heaven, which starred Orlando Bloom, Liam Neeson, and Ava Green, and was directed by Ridley Scott, who I think is a genius. Ridley Scott releases Kingdom of Heaven. There's all these articles about him fighting with 20th Century Fox over the cut. He's pissed, he's furious, they keep on cutting things. And so the movie just gets released, and Ridley Scott is like, fine, I'm gonna release the director's cut in a year and you'll see my original vision. So the film comes out, you go see it in the theater, it's a big summer movie, and nothing makes sense. Orlando Bloom doesn't make sense, Liam Neeson doesn't make sense, Ava Green doesn't make sense. These are all super talented actors, especially Ava Green, who I'm obsessed with because of Penny Dreadful. A year later, the definitive edition comes out of Kingdom of Heaven. So Ridley Scott has then reincorporated all the stuff that had to get cut for running time, because Fox is like, we need as many hours as possible to show this movie because people do not go see sandal sword epics, which is true. All of a sudden, Orlando Bloom makes complete sense and his performance makes sense. Liam Neeson makes complete sense and his performance makes sense. And Ava Green, who actually refused to do any kind of promotion for that film because in the theatrical cut, her performance makes no sense, makes incredible sense. So this director's cut makes a radically different movie. This isn't just because we want to add a couple more shots so we could get a PG-13 rating. So this is really an R-rated director's cut, or we add more cuss words, or we exercise a character like the Rogue cut for X-Men Days of Future Past, which is essentially still the same film, just with a different character later on instead of Kitty Pryde. But Kingdom of Heaven was a radically different film. And when I watched a trailer for Batman v Superman Ultimate Cut, I felt like this was a radically different film. I don't know what DC Films is doing. I'm beyond excited for Suicide Squad, which I hope is a huge success. I keep on hearing all these weird stories about Wonder Woman, which is seeming to have all these problems. No one of us know what's going on with Justice League, other than the fact that the underperformance, and it is an underperformance for Batman v Superman, made DC Films do an internal shakeup of who is in control of these motion pictures. Because there's no reason why the two titans of comic book world, Batman and Superman, coming together and fighting doesn't make $1 billion. Your movie has been beaten by a world where animals walk on their hind legs and a jungle where animals talk. That's what beat your film. And you got beaten by Baloo the bear. Maybe it's the fact that Marvel, even though they change certain elements, is still respectful of the foundation of the source material. Maybe not so much with this Captain America Hydra thing, but those are the comics, not the films. I think DC needs to get closer to what makes these characters fundamentally who they are. Batman is dark and brooding and dangerous, and Superman, he's hope. And you've made now 2 movies where you got the Batman right in one of them, but Superman is not a symbolism of hope. He's a symbolism of antidepressants. Reverse. We need to re-engineer, and we need to start paying attention to the source material, because I want these movies to be successful. I love Batman. Batman is my favorite superhero. I don't want to be disappointed anymore. I want to be able to see these characters and these stories that I wanted to see for years on the screen. Why is Marvel being able to do it and you can't? Fix this problem. when your DP says, hey, same film, just new scenes, it makes me go, so you guys basically shot a film that had fundamental issues of story that make no sense, and somehow it went through production, it went through pre-production, it was filmed, it was put into a theater, and you can't fix it? There's not a scene somewhere that fixes Lex Luthor? There's not a scene somewhere that makes the Batman v Superman, the fight matter? What'd you spend the $250 million on? I'm really hoping that I like the Batman v Superman Ultimate Cut. I mean, I already pre-ordered my Steelbook. I'll own it. I love these characters. But I'm hoping going forward, we get better films. I think Suicide Squad looks like a freaking slam dunk. But you can't throw all your eggs on one film. Marvel's been hitting them out of the ballpark one after another. DC, it's time that you step up to the plate and hit a home run. I'm Jason O'Phil, and I'm your gay geeker. So don't forget to like my Facebook page, follow me on Instagram, or subscribe to this channel. Just look up Gay Geeker, like Tigger.
T-I-double-G-er. That spells Tigger.
And don't forget, it doesn't matter if you're gay or straight, because we're all born geeks. I'll see you guys next time.